Welcome in. Let me know if you can hear me. I had to do some updates, so everything's a little crazy. Welcome in, Kendall. Good deal. Alright, we have volume. We have goodies. We have stuff. Oh boy. We have a snarky nightbot that even wants to flirt with me. Well, alright then. Cool beans, everyone. I got the moon on deck for us to have a look at. And there she is right now. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody is well. We had some rowdy storms here that actually kind of pooped out, which made me happy last night. It was not as nuts as I expected it to be, but I was ready if it went weird. I kept checking in on everybody else that was in the warned area that I knew of. Hey, Mama, how you doing? Did you have any storms out your way, or were you a good deal south of it? We just had a light show and tiny hail. It's like maybe BB size hail. It was very small. Welcome in, Yankee Kyle. Good to see you. Just having a looky-loo at the lovely moon. And I have a dog in my face, so I guess I'll let her take the show because she likes to. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look over here. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're just too cute for words. Figured we'd get a chance to look at the moon. I didn't realize how high it is, so it's going to be kind of bouncy in the image just because I didn't go for a little bit more realistic setup for looking at stuff that high up. So there are limitations to Alt-Az, and that's one of them. Welcome in, Mark. Good to see you. You're a spaz. You are a spaz. I need to give you a knuckle sandwich, but it's gonna be something different. So Mark, I don't know if you've been in here before. Generally what I'll end up doing on a darker night is I'll find some random target and I'll point the telescope at it for about an hour before I even go live. And so when everybody comes in, they actually have something kind of cool to look at. With a moon that bright, looking at pretty much anything is an absolute bust. It looks terrible. I could slew us over to something just to show you how terrible it does look with the moon. About the only other really good target to see tonight is Jupiter, and maybe some star clusters would be fun. But yeah, generally anything that's a nebula is going to get so washed out by the moonlight. You can look at it, but it's nowhere near as satisfying as if it's a nice dark sky. And I have been so denied of dark skies this month. It's not even funny. So, I'll get a night like tonight where it's 60% or more of the moon is illuminated, and yeah. So yeah, we get to look at the moon tonight. Dog, come on! You're a pain in my neck. And parts a lot lower. You're a little snot. Move along. Move along. The toddler is being a toddler, 'cause she does that. She just wants to play, I think. You wanna play? You wanna play? So I can actually bring up a slideshow of some things that I have chased down on some of those several hour occurrences. This would be... Okay, the one I'm going to have to read them off as they come up on my screen, or else it will definitely be very confusing. So right there is... what we're looking at now looks kind of like a dog, is the... Oh dang, my dog is making me insane. I can't even tell you what that is right now. The following one is... Hang on. I have to deal with this or I'm going to strangle it. Stand by. Alright. Sorry about that little pause. Okay, I'll go back to defining what we have on screen. We have the Horsehead Nebula. We have the Flame Nebula. We have the Whirlpool Galaxy. We have the Crab Nebula. I believe this is the Rosette Nebula. Yeah, no test. I might even fail. The Moon. Which is the hard one, right? Hee hee. This is the Blood Moon from last year, on Pi Day. This is the Eagle Nebula, which is famous for the pillars of creation, which I want to get a really good shot of that at some point this summer. This is Comet Lemon. Comet Swan is the greenish one. Both of which were very cool. Now we have Bode's Galaxy. Bode's Galaxy. Then we have the Triangulum Nebula or Triangulum Galaxy. The Veil Nebula. Which half? I can't remember. The Wizard Nebula, also known as the Gator Wizard Nebula. This is the Pelican Nebula, which is where I got super detoured. And then this is Pleiades or Subaru. Seven sisters, call her what you call her. Kendall, she is, but sometimes she's a handful. Or more than a handful. This picture of all the random garbage in the sky was literally garbage in the sky when I was playing with a picture of Comet Swan. Welcome in, Susanna. Thanks for coming in. One of my fun little moon shots. Alright, this is the Andromeda Galaxy. And I like the Bode's Galaxy. It's actually one you can kind of get a good look at even in crap skies, so. And this is the Orion Nebula. The one Gator likes to call the turkey. And I can't remember which bright star that is. I think it's Sirius, to be seriously honest. Then we have Saturn when it was very much ring on. So the rings were very hard to see. Always have to get Jupiter in the mix. And back to the Horsehead Nebula, I think, is where we started. But there's a little quick tour of the sky from the last year of me having this fun little toy that's out in the yard. I'm just thankful that it's lightweight and easy to hustle around, because really that's the key. Is any telescope, your best telescope is the one that you use. Hey Scorpio Mama, welcome in. So if it happens to be a pair of binoculars and you're looking up at the sky, that's the best telescope you got. If, you know, whatever you can get your hands on, sometimes just going out there and having a beautiful look is well worth it. Happy to see you here, Scorpio Mama. Hooray! Welcome in, Nicholas. May the shenanigans begin, right? I'm down. I have to get a new cup of coffee, so give me a sec. I'll put you back on the on the slideshow for fun, and I will be right back. I'm going to get some coffee. Oh, silent notify? I don't know. That sounds like a Google search to me. I can't imagine why it would do that. Did you get too warm today, Ed? I mean, yeah, that would be the same. But yeah. It could be some of that, but you know what, Scorpio, the other thing is besides the fact if you've got your notifications in general on your phone turned off, you can end up missing a lot of stuff. I don't get any notifications on my computer to speak of, and that's probably a good thing because I'd probably swear a whole lot. But as far as getting the notifications on the phone, I don't know. I only get a few, and it's weird. It's like if you have too many on there. Yeah, I will definitely check it out, Nicholas. I get a kick out of those. I definitely like Vikings anyway. Oh, I forgot to switch back over. I'm silly. That's okay. Cheers. I like that idea you came up with, Ed, earlier, and no, I'm not going to spill the beans at all. It does. It looks a whole bunch like that. I agree. I should get that stuff and show it off, because that stuff's cool. So, we got hot pads. And these are cute. I like them. We got an apron. With a pocket. Move, dog. Come on. Da, da, da. Oh, my dog. Again. We just had an agreement and then she just decided to break ranks. And there were some other odds and ends and they're moving around in the kitchen, but isn't that is super cool. Super cool. There's some washcloths and some other kitchen towels and yeah. Yes. Xena, come on. I can't handle you right now. I'm gonna stick you in the garage. You're a stinker. And yeah, that's probably mild punishment, but once the season gets better, I do too. It's cool. It's very cool. It's like a silver on blue. Super cool. Okay, I will, Scorpio Mama. I sure will. I like them. Yeah, Scorpio Mama made those for me. Like I said, there was a nice little care package. It was fun. It was definitely fun opening it up. Yeah, Scorpio Mama knows. Scorpio Mama knows. Thank you. Should we take a peek at Jupiter if we can? I was hoping I was going to catch Venus before it set, but it was too low and somebody lives there. Dang it. So, yeah, I couldn't even... I could see Venus, but I could not hit Venus with the scope, which made me kind of sad. It'll be up higher a little bit later, so... Yeah, we do. Oh yeah, you can actually type this. I think it works. There we go. We just threw triggers instead of doing it the old way, because I was getting sick of Nightbot being annoying, and it still is sometimes, but yes, you do. Alright, let's look at Jupiter. Let's take a snappy, so we can at least say we did that much. Since all we've been doing at the moon tonight is just looking. Seriously, Nicholas, if you would not have said I should be filming some of that, I probably wouldn't have. And I would have had to pluck it out of the live to get anything out of the deal. So I'm glad you suggested that I actually record that night. Because, you know, duh. Sometimes the thinking part of my brain is just not 100% functional. you know. Yeah. Well, there it is. Looky there. That lower artifact could potentially also be one of the moons. I'm not positive. Or it could be a bright star. Hmm. Thank you, Kendall. I might have to see what tomorrow night's weather's looking like. I really want to get a shot of Venus. I've been going crazy just wanting to look at it through this scope because I still haven't been able to. I've looked at a bunch of other stuff, but that's not one of them. Oh, of course, no. Like the next several nights are just no sky to be heard of. And daytimes even, just like super crappy sky. So, yay. I guess I get a night of something for a minute. That's cool, Nicholas. The wheel? Which wheel is that? Hmm. No, but I'll look. The moon's too bright for me to look for really anything too cool. Okay. Oh, that's nice. That is nice, Kendall. We don't have a snow cap anymore. Well, there's nothing that's even remotely tall here, so there is that. I don't know. I think it's about 60-40 on the drive and work thing. I mean, when you have big projects like the one you're on, then yeah, you work a lot. but you have to drive quite a ways to get there. So, still 60% driving, 40% working. That's the truth, dude. He's gone a whole bunch. Let's map out these moons, because, you know. Did I lose my things? Okay, I don't know what the hell I did. Yeah, it really has. It really has. It's put us back to a comfortable living instead of a uncomfortable existence. Scorpio Mama, you got that right. We have an occasional tendency to drive each other crazy. But yeah, it's definitely good when he comes home. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Yep. It's the truth. It is the truth. Let's see if we can get Jupiter in a little closer. You know what, though? I mean, Scorpio Mama probably grasps the concept. Me and Ivy have actually had the same conversation. It's really kind of funny. But Ed and I met on the internet, got together, got married, and moved back here. So there's an awful lot of history in between that. So, yeah. We got married on a weekend, and I dropped him off at the airport, and he was gone for 2 weeks and then gone a week at a time. So it's not anything different from that. It's just later on down the road. But yeah, we met on the internet. in a flippin' chat room, crazy enough. We met in a chat room. Crazy history. Yep. Welcome in, Rich. He heard me talking about Ivy and he came to defend her. I was just speaking of the fact that me and Ed met on the internet in a chat room. I posted Ryan Hall y'all on my community the other day and I get a message from Ivy, "Are you okay?" So I sent her a picture of proof of life because I wanted her to know that, yeah, I'm good. It was pretty comical. The picture was not a good one, but it was a funny one. Jupiter's trying to sneak away. Let's see if I can get her back in the middle here. Oh, cut it out. Dang it. There we go. There we go. We're looking at Jupiter and the 4 Galilean moons. And my computer's being cray-cray, so I can't pull out my bookmarks like I wanted to. So it's like sky and telescope, something, something, something. But I can't remember the something part. Yep, I did. And it's messy. It's funky. Yeah. I updated OBS. I updated way too many things. I rebooted the computer. And, yeah. When I updated OBS, I'm like, holy crap, where's everything at now? And then I go out and I set up the telescope and I had to upgrade the dang firmware. And then it made me calibrate it. So I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? It's just like, here, throw it all at me. Have it all at once. So yeah, I'm way with the program, y'all. At least my microphone worked this time. It didn't give me that mini freak out. It's weird. It's definitely weird. I did find where you can change the direction of the audio mixers, but that's still kind of weird and janky. I know I had it set up a bit differently, and yeah, it's kind of weird. So, whatever. We'll learn it. We'll both learn it, Richie. We'll learn it. We'll struggle through. We'll ride the struggle bus together. Oh yeah, it's whacked. The look's still pretty much the same, but there's just some things. There's things. And they're, yeah. It's just mildly annoying. I suppose I'll get over it. But whatever. Stupid updates doing stupid stuff. Dang it. Hey, I just caught an alien, y'all. Gotta add the aliens in the mess. They better not break my alien count. I'll get all mad. I yelled at her. I made her feel bad. Told her she was a moron, and then I gave her a treat. And she's right on the floor, crashed behind me, being good. Oh, somebody would have. Why'd you have to ask about your dog? Oh my goodness. Come on, Fu Manchu. There, now you know. Oof. I'm wearing slippery pants. You're just gonna slippery slide right off of me in a minute. Yeah, she decided to hit my chair instead. But I suppose that's aight. Little girl. You're slippery. You're a slippery little thing. Yeah, her bedtime has been all kinds of mixed up. Because, you know, storms and stuff. Show her the cat nebula. I wonder if there is a cat nebula. There might be. Yeah, I'm afraid so. She hasn't figured out that she's too big to be a chihuahua. Silly thing. Chihuahuas are cool, but they're a little bit crazy. Like, you're a lot crazy. I ain't having it. Go lay down. There's days I wish that I had a Taco Bell dog because of this thing. Because when she lands on your lap, you know you got a dog on your lap. And moving is pretty much not an option. She actually slammed me into the shed the other night. I was so mad. She decided she wanted to go after a cat, and yeah, I wasn't paying attention, and I was either gonna hit the ground or hit something. Welcome in, Mariah. Good to see you. We're currently taking a look at Jupiter right now and the moons. Paco was your divorce dog. Did you get the dog in the divorce? Or did you get the dog because of you needed a companion after your divorce? Therapy dog? Yeah. Good, good. Welcome in. Good to see you, Mariah. Ugh, I can't speak. I need to deal with the dog here, so I will leave you guys with some nice calming music and Jupiter. Welcome in, Smitty. Good to see you, family. Dog gets a treat. Dog was good. She wasn't lying. And I saw Odette come in. Welcome in, Odette. Oh yeah, that was me. Yeah, it was definitely an alien in front of the camera. That was me. That was definitely some alien activity, without a doubt. Because, you know, we gotta go there sometimes. Oh, okay. I thought it was you. Welcome in. How do I like my coffee? In quantities, and I need some more, and with absolutely nothing in it. I had to wean myself a long time ago, just because I got tired of a messed up cup of coffee. Be right back. Yeah, Nicholas is correct. If I could, I would. Nah, I like the taste of it too much, so. Oh my goodness. No, I like snooty coffee. Yeah, I need another order, Ed. Okay, not yet. I was just kidding. Welcome in, Sue. I'm letting Jupiter get away from me here. What am I thinking? It's being an escapee. Did you get any storms last night up by you, Sue? I know everybody was kind of under the bullseye last night. Yeah, it was looking like it was gonna be wild here, but it didn't end up being that way. Welcome in, Rev. Oh, Zena's trying to get in trouble, but I'm just gonna let her. She'll take a mile. Will you settle down? Just take a nap. My problem is I let her nap with me today. Or, well, she let me nap with her today. That's probably more accurate. And, yeah. So, we're both kind of well rested. Ruh-roh. So anyone who's new in here, yeah, she has food in her bowl. Anyone who's new in here, we're looking at Jupiter right now and some of the Galilean moons, but it keeps kind of getting away from me a little bit. And I'm dealing with a toddler of a dog and various aliens and cats, probably. I haven't seen any cats yet, which is kind of surprising. I'm more into shenanigans than reality, so, you know, I'm probably the alien that got counted. Well, no, because I counted myself before I went out there, so maybe I am an alien. It's all good. Do I live near a Chinese restaurant? No, not really. There is one in town, but I think it's still there. I'm in central Illinois. Florida. Welcome in. Welcome to Central USA. I agree, Scorpio Mom. I've not been very super pleased with a large number of Chinese restaurants in the last number of years. I haven't been super pleased with any of them. I know a few people from Scotland. But that Lucky Dog Street doesn't get snow. That lucky dog. What a lucky dog. So, Nicholas, do you fly around a lot for your work travel? I know, I think I might be in trouble. I said his name. Does that work like Beetlejuice? If I say his name 3 times, he'll probably show up in the chat, so I'll have to behave myself. Same. Yeah, it's the same one. Sue, you're gonna get me in trouble. And again, I can get myself in trouble, so it's all good. There you go, Scorpio Mama. There, you're not lying. Sue, only if he comes in. He's just scared of my chat. Yeah, I gotcha. I don't blame you, Nicholas. I would be the same. I'm kind of like really leery that Ed has to fly now and then. That's funny, Sue. I'm glad you at least captured him. He needed capturing again. He was a little randy on Sunday. Street's a fun character, but yeah, he definitely is a unique one. It's good for a laugh. Well, it's like they're working the shit out of the TSA folks that are showing up, you know? They'll get paid, but it's just, they have to wait. Which is a shame. It's not right. Why should they suffer? I think Congress should suffer. It's like, y'all want to shut it down? Fine. You can cut off your own paychecks. Pay the people that are still going to work. But that's just me. Yeah, Street's a fun guy. We like to pick on him, but he picks back. Oh, the security out here is, it can be very daunting in the airports. To be fair, there were at least a number of times I was ready. Yeah, I was ready to start wearing a cat suit, and I was also ready to just wear a freaking overcoat. So instead of a scan, I'd flash them. I probably would have got arrested, but, you know, they probably would have got scared, so, you know, whatever works. Yeah, I've had the shakedown at TSA, and I'm like, just why? Explain this to me. I really don't think that I look that dang dangerous. Exactly. They need, you know, some pay cuts themselves. They've given themselves a whole hell of a lot too much money. Ooh, UFOs are fun. Oh man, I can imagine, Rev. Yeah, Scorpio Mama, but here's the thing. Why is it that I'm the one who gets the shakedown at the airport? Why me? Do I look that dangerous? Am I that scary? I know. Well, I mean, like I'm wearing I'm wearing the wonderful shirt today too, so I just have a low limit of F's to give most of the time. Yeah, sweet. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the shakedown line I'm talking about. You get through the first line and then they take you to the second line. And the second line is where they really, it's like, seriously? And then one of my friends got sent to the third line, which just is not cool. That was not on purpose, Ed. I think that I got dressed before I got awake. What are you doing, Xena? I think she's trying to pull all of her toys out of her toy box. Welcome in, Tico. I'm good. Yeah, it's unfortunate that they do, because, yeah, it makes me not want to fly. What are you doing? Can you not get all of your toys out of your toy box without help? I'm sure that you can. I'm sure that you have. Crazy dog. Come here. The giant lapdog has come to say hi and screw around on my desk. Come on, quit screwing around, you little weirdo. I can relate to that, Ed. I wouldn't be able to, if you need to get some sleep, go get some sleep. Yeah, Odette, this is my silly dog. Her name is Xena. She's exceptionally spoiled, and no, she's not a Chihuahua. She's obviously not a small dog. But she's a lovely little thing when she wants to be. All your fans are saying hi. All your fans are saying hi. Isn't that nuts, Rev? That's nuts. I don't know how they figure that one out. It's like, oh no, no. I don't get it. That's goofy. Uh-oh. Xena just found the rage ball. Xena, what are you doing, ma'am? Give me a sec here. I wonder why they do that, Rev. That's super weird. Is it just that they don't want they don't want you to have the ability to use it? I don't get it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's more like a pain in their neck to mess with it. We were noticing, like in the Chicago airports, and there's some other airports that have quote unquote like amnesty boxes or honesty boxes for you to just chuck all your stuff in the box. And we thought that was kind of wild and weird. It's like, oh yeah, you forgot, you don't put it in the garbage, put it in here. I'm like, I wonder if somebody goes and collects it at the end of the night. Super strange. This dog's eventually gonna get worn out. How about we go look at the moon again? Because that was kind of cool. I'm curious where this is gonna... Yeah, it's gonna just take us right back here anyway. And I know my scope is not that far off, so... Go on back now. There we go. What are you doing in there? What are you doing? Up to no good. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh yeah, this is gonna go out on the street tomorrow. She's a wild one. She needs to go to sleep. You need to go to sleep, little dog. Really bad. You need to go to sleep. Give me that ball. Night. I'll talk to you sometime tomorrow, Ed. Love you. You know, you only care about the squeaky balls when I'm live streaming, dog. That's hardcore. Oh, I'm sure they do. That's not a surprise. That is not at all a surprise. You gonna smush it? Let me have that. Let me have that ball. You give me that ball. You give me that ball. You give me that ball. Some? What? Till 6? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Really? Weirdo. Yeah, exactly. Like, where's their part of the, taxing, you know, because I mean, think about it. How many people are going to just buy from a dispensary somewhere and go, oops, I forgot, and then it's going to be immediately confiscated and turned around and resold? It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Definitely not right. Okay, I'll talk to you when you're driving. No problem. Oh, perfect. The dog decided to settle down. Mm-hmm. I used to go to the airport just for fun. My dad used to take me to the airport. Yeah. Knives and lighters, and yeah, I mean, even when you'd go through just like the minimal security check after they'd check your pockets or whatever, you could just walk around anywhere in the airport. I used to watch flights come in and land just for entertainment. I was willing to pay the parking fees at the airport just to be entertained. So yeah, I remember those days. Those were cool days. Even if you didn't have a ticket, you could go a whole heck of a lot farther into the airport. Exactly, Dimmy. Yep. Don't. Dog, calm me down. I think we're getting a couple of little wind gusts, so when the telescope looks like it's bouncing around, it's legitimately wind. It's not negligible on the security camera as far as visibility goes, but I got another security camera that shows me a tarp that's kind of blowing around, so it's probably wind. I need more coffee. Yeah, I can't remember if they did that. I feel like they did at some point in my life, but I don't remember at what point that became a big thing, you know? I know it eventually did, yeah. Oops, sorry about that. Troublemaker dog. Uno momento. Anybody had any cat sightings tonight that I missed? I don't see any wandering around, which doesn't hurt my feelings. What's a pibble? I know what a chihuahua is. Oh, a pit bull? Gotcha. I had to think about it, you see. I had to say it, and then it's like, ding, okay, never mind. Pitbull. I've met some pits that I liked and some that I wasn't too sure of. I just didn't think that it would be a good fit for me because they are big and very strong, and I didn't know that I'd be able to handle one. 'Cause I'm old. Nice. What kind of camper is it? Oh, Moby Dick. Alright, I'm gonna have to have a looky-loo. I've got your, I'm subscribed over there. I need to go check you out a little bit more. I know I've seen you in more than one of the locations that I frequent. Pretty sure you were over in Carl's today. Oh, right on. Rev, just go ahead and type, hey Cherokee, just type, uh, exclamation point link, and it'll drop your link. How are you, Cherokee girl? Oh boy, here goes Nightbot being uber friendly. Exactly. Someone else said that the other day. I think it was, gosh, who was that? Woke up on the right side of the dirt or something like that was the actual comment. And I'm like, yeah, good point. There you go. Turned into quite the project when you, with the water damage, I'm sure. Clean title's good though. Toxic relationships are awful. Absolutely awful. Yeah, it's a lot to take on sometimes. We actually, before we got the A-frame, we built a little tiny camper that we camped in for 3 years. It was literally nothing fancy, but it was a bed on wheels, and we put a lot of miles on that little sucker. I know you want a sporty. I want a sporty too, Cherokee. Can we share one? Oh wait, Ed won't let me have a sporty. Never mind. Dang it. I know. It's all good. Well, you deserve one, Cherokee. For reals, you fully deserve one. You should have one of these days. That's perfect. That's a good way to go. All right, give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna go have a quick smoke, and then I will be right back. Rev, I'm jealous of your dad too. Hey. Sorry about that. Ooh, good luck, Cherokee girl. That'd be fun. That would be fun stuff. There you go. Do it. Oh, well, think about it, Cherokee girl. If you had a Harley Davidson, would you want to rent it to anybody? I mean, that's a big ask. I wouldn't know. I never tried to rent one. But since Ed's out of town, just kidding. It's been a lot of years since I've hopped on a bike. I would have to remember how to shift and all that stuff. An awful lot of years. Let's hop in on a few. Dang, Rev, that's a lot. Time consuming. Very time consuming. But I guess if it's a labor of love, then there you go. Yeah, Cherokee, you're probably not wrong. It's probably a ridiculous deposit. But yeah, oof. Like a tinker project, yeah. Every once in a while I have a tinker project that's just something I want to goof around with for a while and then put it off to the side later. Absolutely. You're good. You're good, sweet. No problem. What are you doing? I had a neighbor when I was back in Utah that actually spent a lot of time working on bikes and cars and whatnot. So he was pretty good with most things mechanical. I don't. I used to work on older cars, not work on, but wasn't completely useless with a wrench or a couple tools. Oh, that's funny, Cherokee. Oh, geez, Rev, that's crazy. Working on campers is a lot of work anyway. Just anything that you have to do to them just to keep them up is a lot of work. And then if you have to fix stuff, it's a lot more work. I miss when cars were metal too. I missed cars that actually go vroom vroom. Although they did get me in a little bit of trouble back in the day, so, you know. I never did get the lead removed from my foot either, so it is what it is. Dang it. Alright, stay safe, Cherokee. Did you get lightning or just random storm? Hmm. Okay. Cena, settle down, girl. don't know if you guys are actually noticing it. Can you see that shadow that is being cast by the moon? It's kind of going off to the right. Three guesses. Okay, I'll let Nicholas go first. I'm scared to guess. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, it's super bright out there. I went out the front door a little bit ago and saw my own shadow. But I can see a lot of shadows from the outdoor cameras. That's an interesting random vehicle to throw out there, Nicholas. I know, I was thinking the same thing. Nicholas. Somewhere between a Batmobile and a 1942 Chevy. That's, there's a lot of water in there. It could go either direction. Many possibilities there. I'm gonna say a K car. Oh, okay. Buick something, huh? Or an Oldsmobile, maybe? Nice. Sweet. Little Miss Doggo over here is chowing down. Yes, I'm speaking of you. You can continue eating, little girl. Yes, you can. You can continue eating your food. You were being good. That was gross. Can you get down now? Now that you burped at me, can you get down, doggies? Thanks. Dogs are gross. I'm just gonna say that right now. Spicy's good. Unless you're my dog. And then you should not be spicy. You should not be spicy, little girl. You should be nappy. Oh, there you go. Vroom vroom. Let's kick it up a notch. Nice. Have to get some hydraulics so you can lift it up to get over speed bumps and stuff. There you go. That's... I wish I could hear it. I'll have to hear it on the replay, though. It's partially wind and partially field rotation because it's way up there still. But it is kind of amusing. And what's the actual... It's on the way down, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Now I gotta see which one it was. Okay. It's hatching. Yeah, with the scope being super close to the ground, I'm not running the equatorial setup, and the fact that the moon's relatively high in the sky, the fact that I'm getting a shadow off the telescope just tells me that much. But yeah, a little bit of field rotation action going on, a little bit of wind going on out there. It's gonna kind of do what it's gonna do, so trying to keep it centered is tricky. So I'll just let it dance around a little bit. If it's bugging everybody, we can do something else. I mean, there's not much to see because of it pretty much taking a hold of the show. It's such a bright target that it blasts everything else out. But it's still cool to watch. So it looks to me like the dark parts of the moon there is like a little guy wearing like a baseball hat chasing a ball. Anyone else able to pick that up? Like his arms are tucked in, but yeah. It's like chasing a little ball. That's crazy bouncy right now. It's super weird. Not like, you know, bouncing Jupiter off the ground. It is cheese. It's cheese! I'm down with the cheese concept. right, Rev, you have a good night. Thanks for coming in. It's been fun chatting. We usually don't have any particular topic, and most of them are not taboo. So there you go. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you the next time, hopefully. Yeah, no doubt. I agree. Projects and projects. Projects always take time. Building a show car is definitely a project. And having a show car is a project. I am going to go outside and take a quick look at the sky, smoke a quick smoke, and see what's going on in my neighborhood, see if I've got any clouds to worry about, and go from there. So give me a half a second. Oh, do we have more aliens? Okay, let me add the alien count first. Doo-doo-doo. I gotta get to the right screen. Yeah, I'll probably end up being one of the aliens, so should I count me now or should I count me later? I'll be right back. Come on, Nicholas, that was good. It's pretty funny. Had to do some silly stuff out there. Rawr. It's only because I'm just not quite right in the head, so that's why I do stuff like that. It's looking like it's kind of hazy and funky out there. Like some thick atmosphere or a good amount of dew. I didn't really check what the dew points were. My dog. Go away. Go away for a minute. No, our snow's gone. Wasn't sure if we were gonna have tornadoes yesterday for that matter, so. It got cold though. It got cold overnight. It was like nearly 80 degrees yesterday. And then the storms rolled through, and this morning it was 34 this morning. It was a little bit annoying. It's like go from air conditioning to heat in the same day. I really hate doing that too. A lot. Oh yeah, 49% humidity right now. I'm not surprised what I saw outside. Looked pretty weird out there. Like everything's got kind of a haze around it in the, just visually to look at it. But Jupiter's insanely bright too. That was why it was looking so vividly bright on camera or on telescope, because it's just super bright. Curious what your temperature was today down your way, Dimmy. Were you in the warms? Or did it get cold today? I mean, not that it gets cold there. $85, yeah. It was, I'm pretty sure it was in the low 80s here yesterday. It was super crazy. But, you know, it'll do that just in time for a storm. I could handle 70. 70 would be alright. Makes for good, you know, it's just a good, comfortable temperature. See what it is here now, just out of curiosity. Yeah, it's 34 right now. So it's the same temperature as when I got up this morning. So welcome to being twice as warm as it is here. 'Cause, burr. Yay! Coffee! Have a cup of coffee with your Easter breakfast. Or maybe as your Easter breakfast. you go. I don't have that kind of discipline. I just don't. Yeah, exactly. Can't go without coffee. Did you catch the jump scare at least, sweet? Oh, yeah, I just stepped out and scared the poo out of Nicholas because, you know, it was fun. Oh no! Don't forget your beer. Oh, and I mean, comical timing, throw me into that fray because I forgot to fill up my coffee too. So, oh, Ponke, what are you doing? All right. Bugs Bunny kiss. Mwah. Dog germs. I'm obviously not too worried about dog germs. Do you just let me do everything to you? You don't care, do you? You don't care. You don't care. No, you don't care. You don't care at all. This crazy dog. Oh, stop it. You want something like this? Shenanigans. Shenanigans are allowed. What are you doing? What are you doing? What What are you doing? Get your hands off me. Right? We're all serious coffee addicts around here. Well, Ed likes his Mountain Dew. Gator likes his Monster. Jimmy's on a break for Lent. So, and that's cool. But like I said, I don't have that kind of willpower. And me and coffee, we go way too far back. I would have to give up something else, like turnips or something. Oh wait, I don't like them anyway. So, you know. That makes sense, Dimmy. That makes absolute sense. I did much better at giving things up for Lent at a younger age, but I have not been very successful at doing that in a lot of years. Yeah, same. Same. Closer or, farther away. I don't know. It's all the same. I've leveled up this far. So here's kind of an interesting story. Last Saturday, a week ago Saturday, wasn't even a week ago. Tomorrow it'll be a week ago. Saturday, my neighbor's place caught fire. They all got out safely, but their home's total loss. While I was talking to one of the ladies who was in that house, she said she'd had a dream where she saw this absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, pristine sky, and then she started seeing stairs leading up to that sky, and she was thinking that she was seeing the end of her life. But honestly, if anyone should have not made it through that fire, it should have been her, and she got out uninjured. There were 3 people. She saw a stairway to heaven in a dream the night before that fire happened. Craziest thing I've ever heard. She does have a guardian angel, without a doubt. Oh, Dimmy, I've been saying prayers for them all along. I got a couple of articles of theirs in my garage because they just didn't have the chance to get it moved. They've been just going. They do have a new place where they're going to be renting. Very, very nice landlord. And, yeah. But my neighbor lived in that place for 20 years. So it was kind of a heartbreaker for them, for sure. Yeah, I'm glad they're okay too. Absolutely glad they're okay. It was definitely freaky. We had just barely got home from the grocery store, and it had already started. And what happened, which is the most terrifying part of it, was their furnace caught fire. How the hell does a furnace just catch fire? I don't understand. But, yeah, we're prompted to get on the safety chain here quite soon. Yeah. Well, he lived there for 20 years, and I don't even know if it was, yeah, whether it's the vents or whether it was I don't know that they changed the filters. I don't know if they really did much of anything. So there's a lot to it that I don't know, but it was certainly it was at least a 20-year-old, if not older, furnace. And chances are it hadn't been, serviced properly in any fashion. I'm pretty sure ours got serviced either at the first of winter or at the end of last winter, because we had some problems with ours. So ours at least gets looked at, and there's a couple things that we may end up doing to ours, or I don't know, we might be looking to ramble on out of this neighborhood too. But we'll see. We got things to talk about when Ed gets home, but yeah, it happened on Saturday and he had to leave Saturday afternoon. So a lot of stuff has gone on since Ed took off out of town. And yeah, we both got pretty freaked out by that whole thing because it was right directly across the street from me. Got home from the grocery store. Neighbor's house is catching fire. We didn't notice it until we got in the house. Yeah. See, the way our furnace is set up, it actually just has the furnace filters right directly on the front of the furnace, and there's not really like a duct or anything that goes directly. The cold air return is the furnace for the most part. Just kind of wild. I don't think the ducting is exactly as it should be. And the fact that the laundry room is as close as it is to the furnace, that does give me some concern. It's like 6 feet away. And my understanding from what I was told is their bathroom pretty much got wrecked, which their bathroom was right next to the furnace area. I know, we change ours out all the time. I mean, they're due right now. I had them on my list, but time. And then, wow. But they're still on my list. We do end up using the cheap ones, but we switch them out all the time. But yeah, that buildup is definitely not something to fool around with. And I'm gonna have to say that it does have to get handled. So I'm gonna start looking around probably this week to find somebody that can come in and clean those vents out, because it hasn't happened since we've lived here. And that's something that I remember my mother used to do all the time, is have those done either once a year or once every other year. I don't think it's so necessary to do it yearly, but at least every other year seems to make sense to me. I can't imagine not using furnace filters, though. That's crazy. I could see cheaping out now and then and, maybe using a can of air to get some of the big dust bunnies off of them, but yeah, I don't think that going without is wise. But I've also seen some other, like, really redneck setups where people used dryer vents to try and, dryer sheets to try and upgrade the scent of their house, because, they would put them in or on the furnace filters, and that's definitely not a good plan either. Let's scan over to Jupiter for a couple more minutes here. It should hopefully be a little bit more stable to look at for a minute. There's not much of a spin, it's so close. There we go. It's all redacted, right? You a funny guy. Let's see if we can get Jupiter to look just a little more amazing. Got the raw on there. So tiny. Just so tiny. Yeah, I got so much atmosphere going on out there, I can't get it to stabilize worth a dang. It's just really super bright. Man. It's just gonna have to be bright, I'm saying. And that's okay too. Boom chakalaka. I wonder what else is good to look at tonight. If there's anything at all that's good to look at tonight, there's probably something good out there. Let's see if there's any good clusters that are popping out. M3 is a good one. M13 is too. Where's that at tonight? Here's a good maybe. Let's go look at this one. This one's really super bright, cool to look at. Yeah. Meh. It's not going to be amazingly gorgeous, but it'll still be something interesting to take a peek at. In clusters you can get away with a lot less lengthy imaging. Do 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 do. Uh-oh, I might need another coffee refill. Ooh, there it is. It will become a little bit more centered, I believe. Yep. It'll just do its little thing here for a second. I am not sure. Oh, I totally agree with you on that one, Nicholas. It's hard to pick a target sometimes. And then sometimes you just end up with something that's just really not all that. The other night I was really bummed out with the, what was it, the box? I can't remember what it was we were looking at, but it was definitely not all that when I finished. I'm about to go chase some aliens away. Got people, with lights on outside that I don't know why. Obnoxious. It's what I get for, you know, living on a road that's not mine. Yeah, really the limits are how much glass you have to actually look at some of the things and how much patience you have to look at them for a very long amount of time. Like, where we've got so much light pollution, care of the moon, really digging into anything deep space is kind of pointless because it's not going to come in nicely. It's going to be very weirdly washed out. But some of these star clusters are at least fun to look at least for a minute. I won't take imaging quite seriously on them tonight, but just to change of pace for a minute. Oh, dog. Hi. Did you come back over here to burp at me again? You really have some bad manners tonight. I'm just gonna say that. This is M13, the Hercules cluster. No, 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 no. I think I hear a train coming. Not sure. No, not today. Yesterday maybe, but not today. Yeah, yesterday was a little sketchy. Yeah, I'm not far from a train tracks. It'd be freight. Most likely grain. Dog's looking. Is it a twain? Is there a twain out there? Yeah, sometimes they're really loud too. It's crazy though when I've got the scope out, if we were looking at something like the moon or Jupiter, it's very, very evident when a train goes by. I think it will probably, where we're pointing at deep space right now, it's a little bit more quote unquote forgiving, but it's just going to give me a stack failure as opposed to looking really bouncy. I'm awfully certain that that is a train. Xena, get down. Get down. Get down. Maybe not. I don't know. That was weird. Hmm. Yeah. I think they are. I think you are right, Nicholas. I think you are right. I think I'm hearing things, to be honest. It's probably just traffic. Sometimes if the breeze is just right, I'll hear traffic on one of the main highways that's not real far from here, but it's enough to notice it once in a while. The trains are a lot more obvious, but I can't see it on the camera, so I can't verify that there's a train. If it was a train, it was sure a quiet one. Let's do. Let's do a quick stack just for giggles. I think I have to go. Why not? I'll pull that one out just so it doesn't end up looking crazy. Xena, quit messing around. Danger Mouse? I have a derelict dog up to no good. I don't know what she's up to, but I better go find out. Sometimes I do little stacks like this just to see if I can. I have no idea what this is gonna give me. So I guess we'll find out here in a sec. Hi, Punky. Oh, God. I'm gonna count that as an alien yell. Because that was somebody that shouldn't be walking through there, and I might have to make a point of telling him to quit it. Xena, stop. Oh no, you're never annoying, buddy. You keep me laughing. You definitely keep me laughing. Oh, I'm gonna smack that guy. There's my alien. Oh my goodness. Stop. Xena. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, it's one of my neighbors, and I don't like the fact that he's walking between my truck and my house, so I think I'm gonna go be knocking on his door and grieving on him tomorrow and tell him to knock it off. 'Cause, like, they're wearing a path in my grass, and that's just not very nice. There's our before. There's our after. I'm not at all dissatisfied with that. It turned out pretty nice. So yeah, right on. I'll download that. Yeah, that one turned out pretty neat. I mean, for the fact that it wasn't a long exposure, it was actually just kind of something to take a peek at and whatnot. Something different. Something different. Hi, Xena. You need to move along. 'Cause I need to move along. Miss Doggy. Get your hands off me. You just get your damn hands off me. You just get your damn hands off me, you little dog. Mwah. Bugs Bunny kiss. Okay. So this person right here that is literally a feature on my telescope, technically, I guess. I watch her all the time. And I really did not know how she's great. In fact, I posted her video earlier tonight, that little short of her catching the space station. I thought that was kind of a cool link, and I definitely need to go back over and give her a comment, because she does some very good videos. Very, very informative videos. She's very good at explaining what she's looking at, why she's looking at it, how she's looking at, what she's using. And she does amazing, amazing astrophotography, so way to go, Luca. You're good. And you're featured on my Sea Star, so that's even better. But I think I'm gonna actually cut out, and this thing needs to go either out or to bed. I'm not really sure which. It's 50-50 with her sometimes. But I'm gonna go ahead and go out and grab the scope real quick. I'm gonna close the little arm here. And I'm gonna call it a night. It's not super late, but just one of those things. The moon is going to be dominating the sky and really looking at a lot of other things. I hadn't made a plan, so it was just kind of well, we'll look at the moon, we'll see what else we see. Kind of like every other night. Sometimes I have a plan, sometimes I don't. I didn't really have a plan tonight, so give me a second. I'm gonna go be an alien really quickly and give this dog another Bugs Bunny kiss. Because she needs it. And I'll be right back in. Brought my little orb. Alright guys, you guys have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you all. It's been a good time. And we'll catch you on the next one.